Today, I'm going to be diagnosing a misfire. Does your car have a check engine light? Or maybe sound like this? An engine vibrate like this? Take it to a parts store, the code scan, and have a misfire. Well, let's figure out why. Here's all the tools you need to diagnose a misfire. First, scan the codes, see where the misfire is at. We have it on cylinder 3. Usually in the 4-cylinder, firing order is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 is right there, misfire. Here's all the tools you need. Spark plug socket. This one is a 5/8, 10 mil bolt right here. Pick, red angle pick. And we're going to take a step further. We have a compression tester. Alright, so we have our misfire on cylinder 3. First thing we need to do is take it out and inspect the spark plug. Use a spark plug socket with a ratchet to break it loose. And once it's loose, go ahead and put on impact, tap it off. So this spark plug looks to have some moisture on it. Spark plug will tell you a story. Okay, so the way we're going to diagnose this is we're going to put the spark plug on cylinder 2 and swap the coil with cylinder 1 and do a compression test on cylinder 3 to check the compression. And if compression is good, we will see where the spark or where the misfire would travel. With the spark plug or with the coil. So let's get on that. So keeping the spark plug right here so I know where it's at. It's going to cylinder 2. Let's go ahead and take off these 2 coils. And then we're going to go ahead and break loose the spark plug on cylinder 2. And take this one out. Inspect it. This one seems to have a lot of carbon buildup. Put this one, or before we do that, we're going to do a compression test, but we're going to get the spark plug that came out of cylinder 3 and put it into cylinder 2. Get it hand threaded and then pull it in. And make sure to tighten it, not with the impact, but with the ratchet. Let the ratchet kind of stop you. You don't want to break it. You can break it. I've done it in the past. So we're going to put this coil back on. We're going to swap coils. Cylinder 3 and 1. So if misfire does travel, we'll know that where the coil is coming from. We're going to use the pick to get it off. Get off this tab. Okay, so we had to pause it and take off this with 2 hands, but I'm going to go ahead and swap it to cylinder 1. Again, we did not touch cylinder 1 spark plug. So if you wanted to, you could start the car like this to see where it traveled, but we're going to take it one step further and test decompression. So to test compression, we are going to take this one out. Here's a compression tester. Find the threads that fit best. This one fits best. Go ahead and put it all the way in, hand tight. And to do a compression test, you don't want the engine to really start. so we're gonna leave these out. So these will not fire and tight on cylinder 3. Have the snap-on compression tester. Hook it up. A good compression is 150 or higher. I have a battery booster because the battery's dead. So typically I let it crank 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see what the compression test reads. So this one is 150, right around spec. So definitely think the misfire will be in these two now, since compression is good. Every time you're done with it, release the pressure, take it out. Alright, so now we verify compression is good. We'll highly believe that the misfire will travel. Time to verify that. Put in the spark plug that was in cylinder 2 onto cylinder 3. Remember, cylinder 3 spark plug is in port number 2. Get it hand started, tap it on, don't tighten it. Tighten it with a ratchet. Let the ratchet stop here. Now go ahead and put all of these back on. Thread it on as you do about 5 turns. Give it a little pull, make sure it's not going to cross thread. Alright. Using the torque. So now we're going to come back to the code scanner. Clear the code and rescan once the car is started. So here we have erase DTCs, yes. Cool. Not gonna rescan it just yet. Gonna go ahead and start it up. Now, come back to the engine. You still see it's firing rough. Check engine light. It may come on, but we just cleared the code, so let's go ahead and rescan it. One misfire on cylinder 2. So that means that the misfire is coming from the spark plug. That's how you diagnose a misfire. We're gonna go ahead and get the plug swapped out and finish out the video. So we went ahead and got new spark plugs. Gonna have Ivan and shit replacing the spark plugs. All right, so we went ahead and got 4 new spark plugs here. This guy's a salesman, by the way. 4 new spark plugs. So whenever you take the spark plugs out and look at the new ones, you want to make sure the gap is good. These are all pre-gap. You want to use with either like local parts store spark plugs or OEM spark plugs.
Oh, this way?
They do the same. Yeah, you got to take the old one out first. So this is like his first time working on a car.
Bro, literally the first time I've ever done anything with the car.
First time. And so we have the old spark plug out. And right
So
here.
now I gotta put the other one in, right?
Yeah. And right here, we're gonna go ahead and clear the code. So we have the new ones going in.
You have some fat. Thanks, homie.
So whenever you put new ones in, you want to thread them by hand a few times and then pull up on the socket just to make sure they're in. And once they're in, that's when you want to
I'm tighten it very
follow
lightly
in with the impact, but don't actually tighten it fully with the impact. You don't want to put a
That's all I'm gonna
ratchet
do.
on the end of it.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, wait.
Until it kind of catches?
Yeah, until you hear like one click.
You got it.
All right, now speed run the other three.
Speed run the other three. Bro, that was intense, dude. Hold on. So I can put this bitch back on, right?
Wait,
Wait,
I'm
yeah.
gonna tighten it
Okay, yeah.
at the end. Okay, I got you. But speed run.
Shows salesman how to
Salesman gets stuck in engine bay.
Step mechanic.
Josh, I'm stuck. Josh.
Oh no.
salesman's help with a spark plug.
Whatever, let's go ahead and get the other three out.
Bro, that'd be fun to be a technician.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. And we got Jimmy. Yo, you're in my video now. Keep doing that.
Anyways, keep going. I'm close.
So we got one plug in. So we have the new plug right here. Again, we're just gonna thread it a little bit. Pull it up to make sure it's seated properly, or threaded in properly. Gonna go ahead and put another one on here. Most spark plug sockets either have like a rubber or a magnet. This one I have has a magnet on it, so makes it pretty easy. I'm gonna go ahead and thread this one a little bit as well. Go back to this one. Again, we're gonna put it in with this. Make your first click on all of them. Now we're gonna follow up with tightening these by hand. So these all have washers, crush washers on them, where they go into a certain distance. So we're gonna let the ratchet. We're gonna let the ratchet stop us. And you don't want to tighten it too much because you can break off the spark plug to the ports, and it's no bueno. In case you do, very long needle nose pliers. Know from experience, that's just horrible. So now we're gonna put all of these coils back in. Again, we did verify that misfire did travel with these spark plugs. So misfire will be gone. So with these also, recommend just a little bit before you send them in. These are your torque wrenches. If you know, you know. If you don't, now you do. So we'll start in a little bit. Okay. Old spark plugs, just toss them. Again, look at the condition of these. Spark plugs do tell a story. There's a lot of carbon buildup. This customer declined to finish service cleaning and valve cover reseal. But man, it's alright. So, going back to the car, we did go ahead and clear the code as seen earlier. Now what we are gonna do, and you can do this with high-end scan tools where you can view specific data. You're gonna view the engine misfiring data before we start with the vehicle, just so we can see if the misfire is gone. In this car, we have misfire data right here. Turn the car on. No misfires are present. We got live data right there. And we are going to go ahead and run a final code scan, only on the engine though. And before, earlier, the car had rough engine vibration, but now it's stopping. Code scan is clear, and the fire is gone. That's how to accurately diagnose a misfire. Thanks for watching. Within the next few videos, wanting to do how to diagnose AC concerns, wanting to do how to do an alignment, some other stuff, tire patches, but that's some good stuff to look forward to. Thanks.
Sometimes you gotta direct them like traffic. I don't come quick, but when I do, it's fantastic. I get them wide open. Oh, I think he like me. Got that Aquafina, make them boys want